All right, what's going on, guys? This is a new video, and this video is about my thoughts on quote unquote, I wouldn't call it new age spirituality because it's always been here, but things such as astrology, tarot cards, oracle cards. It's another thing. Paganism, Wicca, stuff like that. Now, I'm gonna say this. I will say right now, currently, we're living in a time where we have the internet, and the way I see it, the internet is the ultimate manifestation tool because you can literally pull up anything you want on your phone, find it, look it up, analyze it, discover it, research it, learn it, and then be able to teach it and know it for yourself. But aside from that, well, the only reason I am actually mentioning that is because a lot of people will look to the previous forms of like astrology. I don't know what to really call them, but I guess just forms of wisdom. They will look to those as if it is the picture that gives them everything they need. Like as if I know there's some people who do a reading for everything, but the thing is readings don't help you. It's kind of like a 50-50 thing. I wouldn't even say 50-50. I would say the card or astrology is like 25%, and then your own will is 75%. Because you can look up a horoscope and it could say, oh, you're going to meet the love of your life today. But if you stay in the crib the whole day, you're definitely not going to meet the love of your life. And I think a lot of us do that with astrology and certain tools of wisdom. And we think that our life isn't going according to some plan. And it's because we're not living our life. So there is no plan. And with that being said, I think a lot of people get caught up in astrology in particular. I've seen it with a lot of people get caught up in astrology and they say, oh, well, it's because I'm this, or oh, it's because I'm that. That is no justification for your actions or how you act. You are clearly unevolved as a being, and you need to work on that, because no excuse for your actions and blaming that on a zodiac sign. That is absolutely disgusting. You need to take responsibilities for your actions and never once think that it's okay to say you act this way because you are a zodiac sign. You are collectively made. I'm not gonna say made. I'm not even gonna say made up. So y'all don't even get it twisted. You are collectively. You are influenced collectively by all the celestial bodies that were in the sky at the time of your birth. That's why natal charts are so important in astrology. And to move on to tarot readings, a lot of people will do those. They'll get readings, and because I've done it before, I'll just do a reading and I want another reading, and you're not happy with the answers. You don't really want to make an answer for yourself and go out in the real world and make ends meet. So you just flip the cards, you do the cards, and you just continuously read over them. And some people don't really treat them as tools like they should, and they treat them more like a handicap or a crutch that they must continuously rely on, when spiritually that holds you back more than anything. But I do believe there is definitely a shift going on with this new knowledge, but I just hope that many of us are consciously aware and aware of what we're doing with this, and we're not treating this like how we did religions in the past, where we didn't really follow the doctrine, we didn't really listen to the teachings, but we somehow still wanted to go to church, or we somehow still wanted to identify with a particular religion, even though our beliefs and our actions did not really coincide with each other. So I think that's a very important thing, because I don't think it's right to say just because you partake in a certain form or practice that makes you better than anybody else or makes you more evolved than anybody else, because we all have our own path in life. And I just think that's kind of ignorant to say, oh, I know this. Like, I read all these books, guys, so like I'm way more intelligent than all of you, all the viewers. Like that's bullcrap. That's not really anything at all. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, being witches, stuff like that. A lot of people like to say they're witches. They have a lot of glory in that. But truth be told, we're all out here, witches and wizards, casting spells on each other, and we really don't know it. There's a reason. It's called spelling. When you're organizing letters in a certain way, certain messages, trying to convey a certain message or certain thoughts to one another, that is the spell, so to speak. But yeah, with that being said, I just encourage everybody, if you are partaking in a certain philosophy, a certain spirituality, certain religion, that you always keep an open mind about what other people are doing, and you keep an open mind about what you're doing, and try not to get lost within faith and not get lost in the light, because many people, I've seen this with so many people. You see it mainly with me, because I know a lot of Christians. I see it a lot with Christians. Some of the tenets are like, don't judge people, share love, be like Christ. To me, Christ is a prophet. He represents Christ consciousness, Christos, and like how we are all crystallized beings. But many of us, or many people, I'll say us, yeah, many of us don't really want to fully live up to that Christ consciousness, and we still behave in animalistic ways. We judge each other, we attack each other, we tear each other down, we call each other's names, we bully each other. And we cannot truly say that we are people of God if we do that. We cannot say that. That is not God. God is love. And for you to say that, that is blasphemy. Like, that is blasphemy to say you are of God, or a man of God, or a woman of God. But God is love, and God would not tear anybody down. God would not make fun of anybody. God would not push anybody away or distance anybody from themselves, because God would know that God is the collective, and God is everything, everyone, and every second that passes. It's this present moment. This is God. This is all you got. That's God. I was a little tangent, but I just really want to reiterate the point that everybody has their own spiritual path, and everybody should follow it according to their mentality, and just keep on keeping on. And I'm really encouraging a lot of y'all, please do not get lost in this stuff. Like, astrology is fine and dandy, but like, to a certain extent, you know, a lot of astrologers know, like a lot of astrologers know that it's not cut and dry. You still have a life to live. Those are celestial bodies that do affect you, but you still have a life to live, and you can go against the wave. Don't think it's just, oh, it's the stars, I'm this way, it's that, it's set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. Life is but a dream, and you give it meaning. So please realize your power and give meaning where you want things to be meaningful. Yeah, that's really all I have to say with that. So yeah, I'll leave it at that, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.